There's a car key. I don't
I was
know.
collecting pennies, I just found it.
Well, why don't you go put it back on top of the refrigerator?
Oh.
Can you hear?
Huh?
Can you hear?
Barely.
Oh. Alright, well, hopefully your meds help. We're sick at the house. Hello, my Virgos. Bubby finding any excuse tonight to be on the TV, to be on the videos tonight. So anyways, this is the new moon in Virgo slash the monthly horoscopes for Virgo. And yeah, and your birthday season is coming up here. No, it is your birthday season. So happy birthday, my Virgos. I hope you have a blessed solar return. Still doing the $20 email reading. So if you want like a birthday reading, I could do that for you, based on your sun sign or your natal chart, and see what's coming up for your birthday week. So it's $20, 1,500 words, September, October, and November. Alrighty, so you want to check it out, So, and show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and thank you for everyone who has. I think Bubby's worried about me because I'm sick, so he's kind of like in and out of the camera. So yeah, so we're gonna have to just like tolerate him. Anyways, and then later on tonight I'll be doing the daily horoscopes. So check it out. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure, oh, I still got a Ricola on me. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy and the support, and keep me busy with those readings. They're $20. Alrighty, I'm trying to get a hotel room for my trip. So yeah, just keep getting me busy and stuff like that. And thank you for everybody else. I really appreciate the love and your viewership. So on the 1st at 11:17 a.m. Uranus goes retrograde, and this is going to be all the way till January 30th, 2025 when it goes direct. So you could be learning new things because it's 9th house. You could be learning new things at this time. For some of you, this is going back to school. For others of you, you're focusing on schooling or updating yourself on the latest and greatest in technology for your business. Not the easiest energy time for media and social media, because you're not going to see like the fast progression of things that you want to see, or you're not going to see like things happen for you as fast as you would like them. They're moving slowly but surely. You can be dealing with legalities like social services or anything that has to deal with like legal documents and paperwork. So there could be delays going on, or dealing with paperwork and not getting along with your neighbor, or not getting along with HOH or landlords. Property matter, housing could be coming up at this time. This could be taking care of your personal responsibilities here, and mostly a time of reevaluation for some of you. You're not so quick to jump into anything new. You can be having new ideas, new beliefs popping in your head, but it's not the time to like delve into it or jump into it unless you know it's a sure thing, or there's a light at the end of the tunnel kind of situation. So the next 5 months is kind of like reevaluating your decisions until January 30th when it goes direct. I feel like a lot of things that you want to do could be more up in the air, could be more of a thought than an action. This could be taking care of like your personal business, or the focus could be again more towards school. Now Pluto is in retrograde, and that's going to be going direct October 11th. It's a very strong Pluto in retrograde in the 5th house. Alrighty, so this could be, and it's well aspected too. So this is like forming a let me see, this is forming an earth trine at this time. Alrighty, so this is still well aspected. Alrighty, so this is kind of like you, the focus is more towards your children. Pluto's in retrograde in the 5th house, so then the focus becomes more on family responsibilities, and your personal life becomes more of the focus, and people outside the home like family become more of the focus at this time, or your children. Your children could be sick at this time, God forbid, or dealing with health issues, learning disabilities. You can be receiving so much needed good news. You can be relying more on your intuition. This can be a very emotional time for you, because your basic drive and energy is ramming up against questions of security, power, reevaluating your authority at work, or just like reevaluating Maybe you're not getting along with those in authority at work at this time. You're more quiet and to yourself, but your emotional life is another thing, okay? You're dealing with your deep insecurities. You don't feel like dealing with some of your very hot psychological issues that keep springing up. Your ambition and drive to succeed are incredibly strong now for some of you, and you will go to any length to achieve your goals, and you have the energy to do it. You are driven by a compulsive need to achieve, and you often find it difficult to stop for some of you. Then on the second, new moon energy, popular energy time for you, great time to make those birthday wishes. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Ooh, I love Morocco. Yes. Yes, Riyadh. Thank you. I appreciate the love. So this could be a busy time, and you can be more out and about than usual. You can have a difficult time saying no to others, or you could be more invested in other people's drama. This is a good time for money, business picking up. You can be receiving some much needed confidence boost when it comes to career. You're not so quick to jump into anything new. There could be something heavy on your mind. You can expect significant changes in your life direction caused by the need to become more independent from something or someone. You will become more emotionally self-reliant at this time, or even financially. You're going to make it a point to be financially self-reliant as well. Your relationships with women become more intense and problematic, or you may not be getting along with mother at this time, or mother side of the family, or the females in your life. You tend to be the subject of emotional control and lack objectivity. You will be more independent and self-reliant by the time all is said and done. Then on the 4th, not the easiest time for you, at 3:46 p.m., Mars enters Cancer, where it's a fail, okay? And this could be whoever, whatever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. Mars is a fail in Cancer because Mars now controls or dictates your emotional life. Now, some of you can feel this energy here. And some of you, this is going to be dealing with your relationships, okay? Mars in the 11th house makes it a very competitive time for you when dealing with other people or other coworkers. You may not be getting along with other coworkers. It's a very masculine energy and a very feminine energy, okay? I think so. Aries is masculine, Taurus is feminine. Gemini is masculine. Yeah, Cancer. So this is a time where you may not be getting along with the men at work or dominating women at work. And Mars is not well aspected here as well. So you're overly sensitive or easily frustrated. And I feel like at this time, your friends can be very aggressive or masculine and often help you achieve their goals or your goals. You may also use discrimination in your choice of friends at this time, and you're not so quick to jump into new friendships because now you're a bit more discerning about who you allow into your life at this time with this energy. You tend to want to be around friends because you have a stellium in Libra. You want to be around friends who have influence and power, and that's what you are attracted to all the time. Conflicts and quarrels jeopardize friendships and group associations, and you're impulsive in their company can result in you getting hurt. You must develop integrity and caution in dealing with others and learn to say no. You can be dissatisfied with your current social order and become revolutionary, going off and doing your own thing at this time. For some of you, it's basically like, if there is no door, I'm going to create a window. So especially those of you who are in like music or in like any creative genre at this time, this could be you kind of like creating your own genre with this energy, okay? And kind of doing your own thing with this energy as well. Then on the 9th, on 2:50 a.m., Mercury enters Virgo. In your first house, you are analytical in your way of thinking with great reasoning power, and your thinking is very logical and impersonal. You see things as black and white. And the lesson here is that you need to put yourself in other people's shoes at this time, because you could find that other people could be giving you the bombastic side eye because you're not being empathetic, okay? So you are apathetic, but you lack empathy. You're quick to learn, but unless you concentrate, you don't retain the knowledge. You're versatile, discriminating, critical, practical, honest, skeptical, and impartial in your judgment. You value ideas that have practical use for achieving financial success and status. Professional and financial success come through specialized skills and education. You're work oriented and usually shy in social settings. Your speech and writing are eloquent since you usually insist on proper grammar, spelling, and punctuation. You may be proficient in languages. You have a strong common sense and want more surrounding. You want. Oh, and you want your surroundings to be orderly, organized, and efficient, especially at work. You do great in detailed scientific work and research because you insist on a level of accuracy others think is absurd. You may become so caught up, even obsessed with details, that you lose sight of the overall picture. You may be intolerant of those less intelligent, and you may be hypercritical when under stress. You have an interest in diet, health, and hygiene, and you must control the tendency to categorize everything and everybody. Okay, then on the 17th, 10:34 p.m., the lunar eclipse starts in Pisces and then it goes into Aries, so 17th and 18th. So the lunar eclipse at 10:34 p.m., which is 12 p.m. in different countries like Australia and the other side of the world. So the other side of the world is going to experience the Pisces energy in the 7th house. And then in the daytime, the next day, the 18th, the North and South Americas are going to experience the Aries energy. So you are entering in a period when you may realize that you are not getting enough of what you want from the physical and financial resources. You may feel that even if it's not entirely true, you should take some time to sort out actually what you are overlooking and overlooking the possibilities. At this time, what do you really want? And does what you possess really promise what it's going to deliver? It may be impartial that someone or something is putting up temporary resistance, or you may just be up for a change of attitude. Separating what you have and what you want from who you are and want to become may be the most important issue for you to address. This may not be the easiest time for love relationships, especially live-in relationships can suffer. Mars in Cancer still not well aspected, forming a cardinal square with this energy. So pay attention to the challenges because this is also going to be affecting you over the next 2 weeks with this energy. This could be reevaluating your relationships in general, your friendships, or this could be a situation with family and how much you do for family. And also, remember we had the eclipse in March, but then last year you kind of had a theme song going on with your family members and not getting along with family at this time. Those same family members and those same issues are going to come up at this time with this energy here. So you could be reevaluating those relationships. Some of you may feel the need to kick them out of your life. Some of you may feel the need to disown them. For some of you, this could be you disowning them or them disowning you at this time. So this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life with this energy here. The moon in Pisces is quincunxing Juno in the 2nd house, in the sign of Libra in the 2nd house. This is a time where you're looking at each other, where you're looking at other people very funny at this time because of the spending and how much you do for them, you know, your resources, your time, your energy, your money. And you're kind of like, I do all this work for you, but then I don't get nothing in return. You know, it's like I support you, but then I don't get nothing in return. It's like being in like a loveless marriage, you know, and I want love and I want affection and I want attention and I do all this and then I don't get nothing in return. So that could be happening, or this could be with friendships, or this could be with family dynamics on how much you do and how much effort you put in and how little you get in return. You could start reevaluating those relationships. You may end up mad about it later on, like on the 18th when the moon moves into Aries, because you're tolerating so much from a situation, or a situation is so one-sided that you're upset about it. You can have a falling out, or just go into a silent tantrum and tiara with this energy here, because Pluto is in retrograde at this time and it's a heavy energy, and it's kind of like, and I keep saying it and I said it through all the other signs so far, it is like Garfield eating the lasagna. It's so heavy, and it's so heavy in your stomach that you just don't want to fight. Like you're just kind of like, ugh. I don't like you, you know? And it's like that kind of situation. You're not necessarily leaving the situation just yet, because when Pluto goes direct on the 11th of October, you may leave the situation. Or when Pluto goes back into Aquarius, now think all the way back when Pluto is in Aquarius, you gonna be really fighting. So this is probably like from now and the other eclipse, this is probably the catalyst for the fighting and stuff like that. And then you guys get back together after the new moon Libra eclipse. And then guess what? You might be over it, blocking people from your life, disconnecting with people from your life, and disowning people when Pluto goes into Aquarius. So we're repeating cycles at this time. So, you know, this is a pivotal time for relationships, all right? So this is going to be like get out of my life forever kind of situation, alrighty? And I don't know, maybe 20 years from now when Pluto goes into Pisces, and everybody's feeling like a little bit of a Care Bear, you know, and learning their lessons about people pleasing and why we don't allow other people back into our lives, you know, don't trust a shark with all those smiling teeth, you know. So, and then you allow this person back into your life, and then you're like, oh, it hurts, you know, because it's been 20 years. So that's my prediction for that, alrighty? So just be aware of that kind of situation at this time with this energy here, alrighty? Then on the 18th, this is a good time to get your voodoo, your juju, and your santeria on. And change is happening. This is with your relationship. This can also be your relationships. For some of you, this could be your financial situation changing as well. So because we have why? We have a stellium in the sign of Libra in your second house. So either you're fighting about money at this time with this energy here. Your financial picture is going to be changing at this time here with this energy. This could be new love coming in for you, and this can be the soulmate coming in as well for some of you here. This could be you going through a breakup, but then very quickly, new moon and Libra energy going into a new relationship, and that's the soulmate. For some of you here, there could be a financial situation changing. South Node in Libra in the second house, not the most auspicious time for financial matters, so be careful here because you may have lessons with money. So like I said, you want to alleviate the South Node energy, give tithing, be about other people's problems. Okay, so when you're going through it, just delve and be about other people's problems, and your problems will get resolved. Be careful with your mother in regards to how she handles her finances, or her getting involved in your personal finances or personal responsibilities. So that could be coming up. She could have her own ulterior motives or agenda as to why she's getting involved in your financial responsibilities at this time, or you may need to learn self-control at this time, so this may not be the best time for spending for you. Or this could be your partner, and you two could be fighting over money at this time because spending is a problem for you. And then there could be like there could be like an emotional disconnect happening between both of you here as well. So love relationships can really suffer here during this time period. So there is a possibility of a divorce. Then on the 22nd, 8:43 a.m., the sun goes into your second house, highlighting the overtones of Venus energy, which is Taurus. So you have a big old stellium with Asteria now in your second house of money, and Lilith moon, Juno, Zeus, and Venus. So you really need to be careful with your spending, okay? There could be business picking up, a great time for business picking up, some kind of financial windfall, alrighty? For some of you here, your financial life, because we have a cardinal square happening, and Mars is forming that, Mars in Cancer is part of that cardinal square. So there's definitely changes in your financial situation at this time. You'll probably lack attachment to some things that you own. You could be decluttering your house. I feel like for some of you here, you're definitely reevaluating your relationships because some people in your life are casting you away, are costing you too much money at this time with this energy. And you could be kind of giving them the side eye. And this could be like your children costing you way too much money with the college, and they could be not doing well at this time. And you're looking at them like, what the hell? I feel like for some of you, you could be a bit analytical in your way of thinking in regards to relationships, and you could be very opinionated, and you could be very and you want to keep your money situation right and save money, and you're not very giving at this time with your money and how you deal with your money. So you're trying to make more money and keep it and save it, while other people in your life seem to be causing problems or spending your money at this time. So you could be really getting into fights with other people during this time period, or you could be threatening your children to like kick them out of college if they don't fly right. Okay, then on the 22nd at 10:36 p.m. Venus enters Scorpio. Venus is a detriment in the sign of Scorpio. This is in your third house, so you can be like a bit more of a social butterfly. You're very charming. You could find yourself busy and being more out and about than usual. I feel like for some of you, you need to be careful with what you say yes to at this time, because you tend to romanticize your relationships, or you could be making friends with that one friend and kind of like putting them on a pedestal and going above and beyond for them. For others of you, I feel like you tend to fall for the alligator tears at this time with this energy here. So definitely be careful with your money at this time and how much you do for other people with this energy here, okay? I would really go investigating at this time, especially when it comes to your money, and seeing what really goes on. Like if this person's really using the money for something that they said that they're going to use it for. Let's say somebody wanted $200 or $300 for groceries, right? That makes sense. That's how much groceries cost. But then instead, they go buy a $300 shoe, okay? And then you go have a conversation with a family member, and they said, yeah, I gave them $300 last week. No, in fact, I took them grocery shopping last week. I bought them food, right? And then it turns out that they spent your money on shoes, okay? So it could be something like that at this time. And I feel like you may have to have awkward conversations with other people at this time, and especially when it comes to telling other people no and setting boundaries with them. You may have a phase, you may have, for some of you here, this is a time where you're going to have to face the music or face the elephant in the room, or have those conversations that you've been avoiding to have with certain people in your life for the sake of peace, for the sake of bigger picture, but because you can no longer keep it within, or this person's in front of you, okay, and you want to talk about it. Then on the 26th at 4:08 a.m., Mercury enters Libra. Someone may be interested in talking to you about something that you own. You may let it go too easily. Be careful about your spending on luxury items. If your budget is tight, the focus is more towards your financial security. So there could be concerns in regards to your money. The focus is more on financial security, job security. Make sure you're doing things on the up and up at this time with this energy. It is not the time to be generous. This is an excellent time to take care of your accounting issues. Financial contracts tend to work out favorably. I feel like you need to be careful, because you may have some problems emotionally at this time. You need to watch your body. Okay, you could have body dysmorphia coming up at this time with this energy here. You could be going into your eating disorders because your need to control. Okay, so be careful with this energy here and with dieting and stuff like that, okay? And your self-esteem. So be very, 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 very careful. Mercury is going to be conjunct with Pallas here, and it's going to be conjunct with the Lilith moon. And the way it goes, you want perfectionism at this time, and you strive and seek perfectionism. So I would be very careful here with the perfectionism, because you're going to take it out on yourself. So it's not worth it. Alrighty, you're good the way you are. All right, so I would really delve into self-love at this time with this energy here, and self-care, and you're beautiful the way you are, because that's why God created flowers, and that's why all flowers are so beautiful. So just know that you're a beautiful flower, okay? And just be careful with this energy here, alrighty? Yeah, so be careful with that and love yourself. All right, so the first card I come up with is the Nine of Swords. You're going through it emotionally at this time. This is not the easiest energy time for you, so this could be depression happening. The Six of Cups, you can be sentimental about the past with this energy here as well. For some of you here, you could be wanting to reconnect with somebody. For some of you, this is a no contact person, and you want this person to contact you and stuff like that. For others of you, this is guilt. Okay, the Hangman card, indecisions. You may feel like reaching out to somebody, but you could feel awkward because maybe how you ended the relationship or how everything ended between you two. So like I said, that elephant in the room, so it's gonna happen. You're gonna have that, you could be reaching out to this person. So that elephant in the room could be happening during the time of September 22nd. So towards the end of the month, you're gonna reach out to that person and have that socially awkward conversation that you've been avoiding. So whatever it is that you've been avoiding, you're going to have that conversation. The King of Coins, I feel for right now, that you could be more focused on your business with this energy and your financial security. This could also be business picking up during this time period for some of you here, and you could be more focused on work, or maybe you're throwing yourself into your work at this time because you don't want to think about, because the socially awkward stuff, because you have a stellium in Libra, so it wants to bring up everything from the past, or worry about the future. So now it's like bringing up all that emotional tar, and it's making you feel anxious at this time with this energy here. Okay, the Tower card talks of change. There's a move happening for some of you here with this energy as well. This could also be traveling coming up. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes. The Nine of Wands. Okay, so there's two nines here. So for some of you, you're overthinking, overanalyzing, overdoing the thought process. Okay, you are too much in your head. Plus that damn stellium in Libra is not helping your ass. Okay, because just like you, Libras want to overthink and chew the thought until there is nothing there. Okay, so you are overcomplicating. 2 plus 2 equals 4, bitch, and you're making it 2 in the power of 2 equals 4, but then 2 times 2 equals 4, but then 2 plus 2 equals 4, then 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 4. It's like that. And then it's like 1 times 4 is 4. It's like 2 divided by 2, but that doesn't equal 4. What the hell? And then let's like get like, oh my God, bitch, 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay, that's it. It's very simple. Stop it. Who cares about A and B and the synopsis of the outline and everything else? Okay, so you're overanalyzing, overcomplicating a very simple situation with this energy to the point of you getting anxiety. Okay, and it's not a bad thing, and it's like a good thing, and this is change, and you should allow yourself to embrace change at this time. And you got a lot of nines here. You got the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. So this is endings coming up, but this is you also overthinking the ending. Okay, overthinking. All right, making sure that everything is okay. Everything's not going to be okay. Okay, so you have to worry about you and do you, boo-boo. You can't be worrying about point A, point B, point C, point D, F, G. Then I need a synopsis, then a thesis statement, and then followed by like the little index thingies to where I got my resources from. No, bitch. No. Stop complicating situations. Okay, stop overthinking. The Seven of Coins. You're overthinking a situation. This could be overthinking a move at this time. So you're not, whatever it is that you're overthinking, overanalyzing, you're either going to do it at the end of the month, okay, so when Venus goes into Scorpio, or you're going to do it like you're not going to do it at all. Okay, so this could also be when Uranus goes direct next year. So this is something that you're not doing anytime soon. So this is more of a thought than an action, okay? Because you're overthinking, overanalyzing, overcomplicating the situation to the point where it makes no damn sense. Like you're making it so hard on yourself. Why? Life is not that hard and it's not that complicated. So you are creating problems that don't even exist in your life that are there. Okay, the Empress card, you could have buyer's remorse at this time with this energy, so be careful with making large purchases. Be careful with your spending at this time if you're trying to save money. The Six of Wands, I feel like this is a time of moving forward with this energy here as well, making progress towards your goals with this energy. The Five of Wands, on the job training coming up with this energy here as well. For some of you, you may have learning disabilities and it could be coming up at this time, so you may have to pay extra attention on certain subjects at school at this time with this energy. The Ace of Swords, I feel like for some of you here, this is common sense. Your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing as well with this energy. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money. Okay, so this could be more money coming in for you. The Strength card, this is your hard work and perseverance paying off with this energy. Maybe having the courage to face your issues, and I feel like that's going to be when Venus goes into Scorpio, where you start facing your issues or start facing the elephant in the room or whatever you're overthinking, overanalyzing, over processing in your brain, making it more complicated than usual, taking it out on everybody because your issues with overthinking causing you anxiety at this time. So just be careful with this energy. The Temperance card, you can be enjoying the simpler things in life with this energy here as well. For some of you, you could be working on yourself. Now be careful with that, with these energies, because it could like really cause problems. All right. So be careful with overdoing things, overworking out. All right. I feel like for some of you here, you can have your belief systems being challenged at this time with this energy, or there's like a lot of self-realizations coming through at this time. So there's things in your life right now that you don't want to face, you don't want to deal with this energy, kind of trying to throw it underneath the table at this time, but it keeps popping back up with this energy here. Okay, the Six of Swords, I feel like for some of you, big changes are coming up for you. This could be a move happening, new beginnings are happening. For others of you, this could be traveling, delays in traveling, so bring a book. For others of you, this could be your new normal coming up for you. The Fool card, new beginnings. Okay, a blase, whatever. And you know, you got all these nines, right? And then the Fool card comes in and says whatever you're worrying about is more in your head than in your reality. Okay, the Five of Cups, I see a breakup happening. For some of you, you may not be on speaking terms with mother. For others of you, this could be thoughts of mother. For others of you, mother could be putting restrictions on you at this time with this energy here as well. So, and I saw that in the astrology, something in regards to mother, and regards of mother like taking ownership of things at this time with this energy here. Okay, I feel like there could also be a breakdown of communication with mother at this time with this energy as well. The Three of Cups, you can be focusing on family at this time with this energy. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition. You can be having epiphanies. I feel like you could be letting go of certain things at this time with this energy, or letting go of certain relationships. For some of you, you're very disciplined at this time, so be careful with that. All right, try to relax, let go of control, go more with the flow. A great time for working on your emotional self as well with this energy. I feel like for some of you, there is a victory against all odds with this energy here, or this could be you finally talking to somebody that you've been wanting to talk to. For some of you, you could be new grads, okay? So congratulations. So this could be new grads happening. The Chariot card, I do see a victory happening, receiving much needed good news at this time. The Two of Swords, something you've been wanting for a very long time, is finally coming to fruition. For others of you, I feel like, you know, if you've been sitting on the fence about something, which is this thing that's heavy on your mind that you're overthinking, overanalyzing, like I said, end of September, you're going to do something about it. The Two of Wands, I feel like with this energy here that you can be very cerebral and in your head at this time with this energy here as well. So get the hell out of your damn head, all right? I feel like this is a mind over matter kind of situation here, okay? So just be careful with that. The Six of Coins, I feel like for some of you, you could be working on getting a loan. For some of you, the focus could be on moving, dealing with housing at this time with this energy here. So housing could be an issue, or housing could be coming up at this time. Hello, Sarvini. And for some of you here, this could be, dealing with like HOH and things like that. So, and I feel like there could be a move happening for you. So this is going to start your new beginnings, your new normal. And the Eight of Coins, I feel like you can be a perfectionist when it comes to career. This could also be using this time period to work on yourself at this time with this energy. So just be careful with that because you might overdo it. The Ace of Cups, emotional validation, calling a situation before it happens, of course. Alrighty, so I feel like this could be some much needed good news. For some of you, you may have some lessons to learn. That could be a character building situation going on with this energy. So this is not the time to go assuming. So talk to the horse's mouth and see what the hell is going on. with these energies, okay? You do have some lessons to learn about the overthinking, okay? Or about complicating things, all right? So I feel like at the end of the day, you're going to be like, I should not have made this a bigger deal than it was. I should not have given this so much life in my head, because at the end of the day, it's not even, it could be a situation here where you think you got a big giant bill, okay? And you think it's going to be like $1,000. And then you go over there and they're like, yeah, it's $20. And you're like, what? It's $20. Okay? Or you're thinking like you don't have insurance, right? And then you get caught by the cops and stuff like that. And you thinking you're going to go to jail or whatever. And then it turns out, yeah, you just need to get insurance and then you're good to go. Okay? You're putting too much pressure on yourself. All right? So you need to relax this month. So relax. Quit intriguing the stellium in your second house. Okay, she is no good for you except for manifesting things and making money. That's all you should be focusing on with her. Anything else is irrelevant. Okay, so don't listen to Libra. All right, because she don't know what she's talking about, and she just want to make everybody nervous. Okay, that's all she doing. She making you so nervous that you're just like, okay, just don't listen to that bitch. Alrighty. If not, listen to me and get a $20 email reading. Alrighty. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Now, I'm going on to that bitch that you shouldn't be listening to, Libra. So, kisses. Mwah.